Okay, are we ready? Hello, my name is Paul Gullickson, and I'm the spokesman here at Sonoma State University. These are sad circumstances, but we thank you for being here. We'd like to give you an update on the investigation into the homicide that occurred here on campus last evening, shortly before 6 p.m., and the status of the situation here on campus. First, I'd like to introduce Sonoma State University President Judy K. Sakaki, who has a statement to make.
Good morning. All of us at Sonoma State are shocked and saddened by this tragic event. Our hearts go out to all who have been impacted. I'm grateful for our leadership team and how our campus has come together to ensure our students are safe, housed, and cared for. Our campus remains open as usual. Finals are taking place this week, and accommodations are being made for any students who were impacted. Last night we were able to make hotel rooms and dinner available for all students who were not able to get back into their residence halls because of the police investigation. All residential housing units are now open, with the exception of the single unit where the incident took place. Counselors were immediately available on site to support our students, providing psychological and emotional support, and that support will continue. We have opened the NOMA Care Center in the library. This is a one-stop shop to assist students, staff, and faculty. Also, our call center remains open. The care and safety of our students are very top priorities for us, and our focus today will be continuing to make sure that the needs of our students and our campus community are met. I'm going to now turn the podium over to Lieutenant Tim Lyons of the Petaluma Police Department, who will give you an update on the investigation itself.
Good morning. I'm Lieutenant Tim Lyons with the Petaluma Police Department. We were called in to investigate this homicide here at Sonoma State University. We were called yesterday at approximately 7:25 to assume this investigation. Sonoma State University Police had initially responded to this along with the assistance of the Rohnert Park Department of Public Safety and the Cotati Police Department, and then some emergency response units from local fire departments. Initially, the Sonoma State University had responded to facilities here on campus and determined that a stabbing took place. They were also able to quickly detain a suspect. When we arrived on scene, we took custody of that suspect and began to process the scene. We determined that a stabbing had took place here on campus, and we ultimately made an arrest of a suspect. I'll give you the name of that suspect. Suspect we arrested is Tyler, Tyler J. Bratton, Bratton. He's a 19-year-old Santa Rosa resident. He's currently being transported to Sonoma County Jail for murder, and has no bail. We're currently interviewing several witnesses, serving search warrants for phones and other items. We did find a knife on scene that we think is related to this incident. This is not a random act. It appears that everybody was acquaintances, so I want to assure the campus community that there's no further threat to the students here, the faculty here. We think we're identifying everybody else that's involved in this incident, and we still have a lot of more interviews to do, but again, we don't believe this is a random act, that everybody involved knew each other and ultimately ended up in the homicide. I can answer any questions if
Lieutenant, what do you think motivated the attack?
we don't have a motivation right now. That's what we're trying to determine. again, it's going to take a lot of witnesses reviewing reports to find out what the motive is.
You're saying these gentlemen knew each other? Can you describe how they knew each other?
We just know that they are acquaintances. We don't know how well acquaintances they are.
And what
Is
about
Tyler
the
students? Are you
Is
students?
Tyler a student?
So neither the suspect or the victim are students here at Sonoma State. They reside off campus.
Do you know what they were doing here?
We think they're visiting friends here.
Any indication that this is drug related?
At this time, we don't know.
And no identity on the victim that you're revealing?
No attending until we notify the family.
Someone from the area though?
Yeah, so I can tell you the victim is a 24-year-old Sonoma County resident, and pending family notification, then we'll release the victim's name.
Did Tyler, did he try to get away or was he sort of cooperative?
He
when
was found in the
approached by-
area of where the incident occurred at and was cooperative.
Do you have witnesses, people who saw this incident?
We have 2 persons of interest that we're trying to track down. We're not releasing their names yet. We do have a resident of the dorm that they were staying at. That we're not releasing that person's name either. So we do have a couple witnesses.
So when you say of a person of interest, that leaves a lot of conjecture open. Are these people who may have also been involved in what happened?
No, we think we have the person that actually did the stabbing. These persons of interest, would just be witnesses to it.
Can you tell us the nature of the stabbing? How many stab wounds? Where?
That would be depending upon the autopsy be done today or tomorrow. So I don't have an answer to that.
Was there an altercation or a fight leading to the stabbing?
Obviously, there was something that occurred prior that resulted in the stabbing. That we don't know yet.
Any chance this was self-defense?
We don't know that yet either.
So this happened inside the apartment.
This happened inside the apartment. But to go back to your question,
There was
though,
a
so
witness who said
somebody was
something to that
arrested
effect.
for it. So obviously, we're charging somebody with murder.
There was a witness at the scene last night who had told our crew that they had a brief interaction with someone who was covered in blood, and this person said that they had been attacked.
Again, what I'd
Is that
say
something you
is
explored?
it was something we're going to explore. We still have we're serving search warrants on cell phones, interviewing more witnesses. The location where this occurred is kind of in a quad area with a number of apartments that look upon the particular apartment that it's occurred at. So there's several witnesses we need to interview.
So it happened outside?
No, it happened inside.
But was it a public area inside?
No, it's,
Okay.
it's a closed dorm where there's several, at least residents that live inside.
Were students involved in any way in this?
There's one student that resided there and just is a witness right now.
So were they here to see students, or were they here for another purpose, or do we know?
That's what we're trying to figure out.
So they both came from outside
Yes,
to meet each other? Do we know?
we don't know.
We don't know. Okay.
I know you guys are saying that this is a targeted incident, but just speaking with students, obviously they're still concerned, when something like this happens.
Yeah.
So moving forward, I don't know if you would address it, but what kind of security is going to be on campus, for today, or just kind of moving forward, maybe during this final?
I maybe let Chief Doherty answer that question as far as security here. I can just answer any questions more about the investigation.
What type of knife, Lieutenant? Do you know
So
how
we did
large?
recover a knife. I haven't seen the knife. We recovered a lot of evidence. This one I think is particular because there was blood found on this evidence. It was found by the suspect and close to the crime scene. We just haven't opened up and processed it yet.
So what do you say evidence? Can you give us more specific what you found?
There's backpacks, books, things like that that are related to the suspect.
But the suspect was not a student.
Correct.
Okay. So was he carrying backpacks or books, or?
There was a backpack recovered, yes.
Okay. But he wasn't a student.
Correct.
But he did have books in
I said he had a backpack.
the backpack.
And just one more time, the nature of the relationship you believe between the suspected attacker and the victim is what? How would you describe it?
We're trying to figure that out. They're definitely acquaintances. They knew each other, but we don't know how well they're friends. That's something we're gonna have to try and determine.
came together?
Yes. Yes.
Tyler a gang member? Does he have any history with you?
We don't have any information that he's a gang member, so we have to try and figure out from our local agencies, our partners here, whether he's had any contact with them. That's what we're trying to do right now, looking at all the agencies in Sonoma County, Petaluma, where we're from, to see if there's any contacts. So I don't have that information yet.
Thank you.
And just last question, any kind of a record at all with either one of these people?
There is prior criminal justice contacts, but I'm not elaborating on those this time.
Is that regarding the suspect or the victim or both?
Regarding the suspect.
And then, Lieutenant, will you be able to give us a mugshot of?
That would be up to the Sonoma County Sheriff's Department.
And he's being held up in Santa Rosa at the
Yeah.
main jail.
He's en route.
Okay. Name.
26, sir.
Just wanted to correct one thing. The victim is a 26-year-old male from Sonoma County, not 24. We do have a news release that we are going to be handing out right now, and we also are asking that anybody who was a witness in this case to contact the Petaluma Police Department at 778-4372. That's area code 707-778-4372. Investigators are still trying to contact witnesses. So with that, we will be providing updates as the information comes available, but that's all we have at this time. Okay?
Can you
Thank
talk
you.
about just how this is an open campus, and are there any rules that students need to know about when they invite guests onto campus?
This is an open campus. These are young adults. They're invited to have friends on campus. There's not limitations on that I'm aware of. And these are their homes, so we respect that. So, okay, we'll provide more information as it comes available. Thank you.